Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I had to pause this in the worst possible spot. Basically like every appliance in my house stopped working while I was recording, so I decided to take a break and deal with that, but everything's fine now. And we can pick up with this trial. So yeah, it's been 2 days since since I paused it here, and it's been killing me. So for everyone who was upset that they had to wait to find out how this trial was going to end, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Okay. But I think I was thinking that the murderer didn't need the bullet. So let's go with that, because I said that they did need it, and then that got me punished. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. I mean, they kind of did. Because having that first bullet kind of fire on its own, I don't think this is the direction they're going, but here's just kind of my thought process as to why they could potentially need the bullet. Is so the Edgeworth throws the gun, it goes off. The bailiff, if he were the murderer, which I don't think he is either. I don't think he killed Edgeworth's dad. He now knows that he can fire that gun, and as long as the second bullet is never found, you create this exact scenario. Like, you basically have the perfect crime then. So I do think that there would be a reason to take it. I don't think that's what happened, though. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Ugh. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Oh, that helps. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance... what? Maybe the bullet, oh! Hit the murderer. Okay, wait, hold on. Because, alright, so here's the thing. Looking at this, I don't think it actually tells me much. But Edgeworth never mentioned, like, I feel like he would have mentioned shattered glass or, like, the sound of a bullet hitting glass. Like, that would have made a sound. And then you look at this picture. So did someone outside the elevator shoot, like, is that bullet hole? No, because then there would be two. Like, there's no way it would be that perfect. Well, alright. Edgeworth throws the gun. It goes off. It goes through that hole. Someone puts a gun through the hole and shoots Edgeworth's dad. I don't know. That's getting a little crazy now. Plus, like, so this happened after an during an earthquake. So, like, you can't really plan that. Maybe it hit the murderer. Alright.
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Oh boy. Yeah, we just lost the court. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Or did someone else make their way into the elevator while everyone was passed out? That is, okay, that's a bit more likely. While everyone was like passed out and oxygen deprived, someone else goes into the elevator, shoots Edgeworth's dad. With the bailiff's gun. Okay. I'm buying that a little bit. It's probably true. Yes, I guess that's how it would work. Yes.
Well, there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean
the murderer came from outside, yes. Oh, we've lost him again. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet hits the elevator. No? Goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
He means that in a good way, right? Right? In a good way? We're unpredictable good?
I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. Ooh. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. Well, I mean, technically there was a murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh. I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Oh shoot, he had like the low voice too. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Oh, this is repeat. Okay, it must have been quite the shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that. An unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in as many years of... Because he was... Oh my god! He was shot. So he took a vacation... Probably like, I don't know, went to went to some other country and like had the bullet removed. Or no, I guess the bullet wouldn't need to be removed because it went through the no, it went through the elevator door then hit him. So yeah, I guess we've already established it would be in the bullet would be lodged in the murderer. So yeah, so he probably had to like leave the country so you could get that taken care of. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Oh wait, that took it because he was injured, which would mean it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Save it for a better time or say it now. This might be... Normally in these cases, I have a way that I'm leaning. Oh, man. Do I want more evidence? Maybe we say... I'm leaning towards say it now just to put him on the defensive. But... could I also... I don't really have anything else to throw out there that, like, will get him talking. Is there anything... Let's still bears the ballistic markings, which I feel like we confirmed came from Yanni Yogi's gun. The murder weapon was fired twice. Okay. Kept in an elevator with Edgeworth's. Memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. So he wouldn't know what was going on either. I think someone came in. Alright, let's just do it. Let's just do it and regret it immediately. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
V what?
Von Karma. Von Karma? Oh, he's just amused at this point because he knows we have nothing. We have nothing to go off of.
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there?
Bah.
You don't object.
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Whoa. You've objected to literally everything else that we've done. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal from my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Ugh. There was no doctor. Well, would he leave the country to do that? Can we check his passport? Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect, he wouldn't leave clues. Or did he leave the biggest clue ever? Okay. I don't know how we'll get to this point. But if you didn't go to a doctor, there's no way. I'm like, is the bullet still? There's no way. That's like years. Years and years. Does he still have the bullet in him? He probably didn't undergo surgery. They would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't. Why could? I mean, I don't see why he couldn't. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Oh, boy. Show evidence. I got nothing. Even if the bullet's inside it, am I missing evidence that I need? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Autopsy report. Okay, I mean, I just gotta... Oh, this is gonna hurt us too. What? No, because he's not even in that photograph, so that's not it. An old photograph, DL6 incident, Exhibit A is written on the back. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. Oh. No. No. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I wanna look. If the bullet's inside him, will that go off? That can't be it, because you could screw yourself over so bad if you didn't. Because I think you can not have it, right? Or I wonder if it just gives it to you if you didn't already. Air in elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Trapped in elevator, returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Honey Yogi, court bailiff, trapped in elevator with Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. I don't see how that helps me. He's not in this picture. I don't see anything on the elevator that helps. Can we get like a DNA on that? Well, no, that one says it was taken from Edgeworth's heart. I'm gonna try the metal detector because I have nothing else. The only thing that makes me skeptical is that I feel like you cannot have it here. Right? Because we got that from, I'm trying to think. We got that from Gumshoe when he gave us like a bunch of different items. Oh, you know what? I bet the story doesn't move on until you have it. Okay. I'm like metagaming this and like talking myself out of things. Oh, the music didn't stop. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible for all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Oh, he's sweating. It's so in there. I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means... you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order, order, order.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Oh man, if it's not in there after all that.
Okay, good.
It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. And that's why he kept... I thought it was weird the way he kept shaking like his left arm. I was like, I was just left-handed. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Oh, come on! What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? Yeah, see the way he does that left-handed. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. I'm the defense. Not I.
Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it?
Oh, I can actually.
Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any kind of any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. Yes! And here's my final proof. Yes, that bullet says it still has the ballistic markings. Okay, oh my god, I'm so sure I'm now doubting myself. It's gotta be.
That's a bullet?
Where did you get that? Yeah, he's sweating. This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern.
Oh, yeah, this is old, I think. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Oh boy, that's going. Warg. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, oh, I know. Can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Oh, it was Von Karma that he heard screaming. Oh my god. So was this a plan to like get revenge on Edgeworth for shooting him as well? Like first he got revenge on Gregory Edgeworth, and now he's getting revenge on Edgeworth for shooting him. It's the scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma?
Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. Wow, he lost his composure really fast. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record, and you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death. What? 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless. I'm sorry, but you'll
have to be penalized.
I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. But they were passed out. Okay. At first I thought that it was like kind of premeditated on Von Karma's part, and I'm like, but how would he be able to plan around that? Man, he managed to hatch the perfect crime pretty quick. Like that rivals Danganronpa. I saw 3 people inside, all laying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Oh! So it wasn't that Mia and Maya's mom screwed up. It was that Gregory Edgeworth didn't know who killed him. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge.
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now. End it.
Very well. It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
not guilty again. That's good news.
That's all. This court is adjourned.
Wait. What about Von Karma? Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop. Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. There we go. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop. I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very, very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if there was no one there. You were the witness the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college. I got up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? It's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Oh, God, that girl broke up with him. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kianse. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. I did. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. A celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah, what's up? An envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? So that's why Larry stuck up for us. That rat. Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? 38. No. No, Larry, it was you. What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Oh, God. Larry took the day off but was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, it sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh God, this is running really long. Yes, I'd say so. There you have it. Grr. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney, after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. I like that he's insisted that he's gonna pay for dinner. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Wait, what? What? There's more to this. Okay, this is running a little bit long, so I'm gonna call it here. We'll see how this wraps up in the next episode, because I have a feeling it's 5 in the morning. Something crazy has probably happened, perhaps. So, cool. I hope you guys enjoyed that trial. I loved it. Man, my brain was going a mile a minute the entire time. It was just awesome. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.